Hello, 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 and welcome back to another fabulous and wonderful episode of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now, today's fabulous and wonderful episode, we are just decorating the inside out house. I think we're currently working on Sadness and Fear's room. We got done with Joy and Anxiety's room, so hopefully all goes well. We don't have to worry about Remy's quest. I took care of him, but I really wish I would have waited. Like, straight up, I really wish I would have waited. Because I was not expecting this. So I actually have it saved. I have it saved because it just blew my mind. Pardon the audio in the background. Like, forgive the audio. Because I was watching some stuff on YouTube thinking this would be a no big deal kind of thing. So I gotta get desserts to Scar, right? So I, hand him the desserts, and I follow him. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Where's he going? He gets to Donald, right? And, yeah, no, basically, he tried to eat Donald. He tried to eat him. Like, watch this. Let me. Oh, wait, no, here it is. Hey, I want you to get closer. Closer? Like, what the hell, Scar? Why? Why are you being this type of person all of a sudden? And then check out what he says after this. Like, oh my god. Like, even I was just like, what the hell, man? I suppose you witnessed a little misunderstanding. Whatever I told you about eating them. Don't worry, next time I'll pick a quieter villager. A quieted villager. Like, I was just like, what the hell, Scar? What just happened? Yeah, but we took care of that. Why don't we stop by the shop, though, before we head to the cabin? And go from there. Because, oh my god, Scar. Oh my god. Hey, Willie, how's it going, man? How's it going? Can you believe that shit was Scar? Like, straight up. Like, he does some diabolical things for sure, give or take some of his crude and crass humor. But he's never actively gone out of his way to eat said villager. And I just can't. I can't even, man. I can't even. Oh, yeah, no, I just can't even with that. It's going good. I'm glad everything's going good. How's the thing you were doing yesterday? How's that going? You said you were testing out some stuff for the PS5, or not PS5, but the next iteration of it. Alright, so how do I want to do this room? Because we got this really nice, like, hangout section here with a bit of a combination of a kitchen, living room area. And again, I'm very happy the way this all turned out, like, 100%. I am super, super happy. Like, I was expecting me not to like it as much as I did, especially after the first time when I got done with it, and I was just like, yeah, I like this, and it came out the next day. It was just like, oh, God, no, what was I thinking? So, no, I like the way it turned out. I started messing around in here a little bit, but I had to stop myself. Because I was like, no, let's just wait to the stream. I was seeing what blue and purple wallpaper we had. Also, if I seem a little sluggish, guys, I do apologize. Long story short, I only got about roughly 4.5, maybe 5 hours of sleep because I stayed up all night, basically doom scrolling on Facebook, hanging out with Eric. Trying to get as much time as I can because he's got work this weekend, which sucks. Because usually, that's our time to hang out and everything, but he's got work, so I've been sacrificing some sleep just to spend some time with him. Trust me, it got really bad at work. Okay, not like super, super bad, but it was kind of hilarious what ended up happening at work. I was grabbing something, and basically, I had to put the chicken in these little, like, plastic containers, right? And I go for the plastic containers, and we got 2 sets of them, a large one and then kind of a medium-sized one. Now, the large ones are mainly for our noodles and everything, like our Alfredo or spaghetti, stuff like that. But it's unfortunately on top of the lid, which I needed that. And I had the world's biggest brain fart. I literally grabbed it, moved it, went, wait a minute, no, that's not right. Put it back, and then I was like, wait a minute, no, Amanda, you need the lid. Grab the lid, put it back, grab the lid, walked away, went, ah, shit, no, I gotta put it back. Then stood there and just literally just shouted, just, where are you? Funny enough, Tony comes walking in. She's one of our cashiers, and she's like, Amanda, are you okay? I was like, no, I can't find my brain today. Okay, I just started singing I Miss You by Blink-182 because I can't find my brain. She's like, are you gonna be okay? I don't know, Tony. I'm up there, though. I'm up there. Square patterns, okay. That was pretty neat. Ooh, the woven. But I think that might be a little much, especially with the wallpaper having some kind of design to it. Yeah, let's go with our original pick down at the bottom. Here we go. Alright, not bad though. What we got door-wise? Probably ain't much. I feel like the frozen one might be a little too much. Might be definitely a little too much for this. I mean, we gotta make a pit stop at Scrooge at some point anyway, so... No, I don't. Because I want those pillars. But we'll get there when we get there. Let me look up purple and blue. What do we got? Half the time TV speakers are hidden. Yeah, true. Especially with more modern day TVs, like... If you think about it, unless you got like a speaker bar or something, you really don't see the speakers themselves. But you remember back in the day, oh my god. I forgot what the hell I was watching. It was an old, like, 90s TV show. And no, it wasn't a TV show I was watching. Ah, crap. I was watching, what's the name of that movie? Something on Netflix, some shark movie. It was a foreign shark movie. It was really interesting. I was going to say good, but the problem with the movie is by the end, it felt so rushed. And I felt a little disappointed because I worked so hard to get through the movie because some of these characters were becoming kind of unlikable. I'm not going to lie. Some of them were kind of unlikable. But, you know, I got through the movie. I thought it was interesting. But, yeah, by the end, they rushed everything. And I'm just like, why did you conclude it the way you did? Okay, now let's grab the frozen one. Well, yeah, no, I was watching that, and it's supposed to be based on an actual sinking that took place in the Red Sea back in the, I think, early 90s, where it was like a passenger crew of like 600 or so went down with the ship. And, you know, a whole bunch of people ended up passing away, and then what made it even more, like, messed up is that 48 hours after the ship sank and like the bodies were still fresh and everything, a bunch of scavenger hunters came down there and stole from the dead. So like I'm talking about straight from their fingers. Like they were dead and were wearing nice jewelry. Yep, that was stolen. They stole like their furniture or whatever they can get their hands on, and that's just disgusting for one. Like seriously, have you ever heard of rest in peace? Second of all, just the fact that 48 hours. It was 48 hours. And dudes took it upon themselves just to be assholes. Oh, I thought that went on the wall. Okay, not bad. Oh yeah, I looked that up though, because you know how movies can sometimes elaborate a little bit about things that happen in a movie, and I looked it up. Now it was true, 100%. I forget the name of the ship, but it sunk in the Red Sea somewhere in the not 2000, early 90s. Okay, not bad. We have some decent amount of. It did it again. We have a decent amount of furniture pieces here. Oh my god, I'm gonna have an aneurysm because of this. Wish they would just fix this already. Alright, we do have that as an option. We all know how we played this. We're gonna put out what we want and just see what we can work with. Alright, that's our blue. But yeah, I felt like really bad about the whole situation. Apparently, the movie though, it's an Egyptian movie. I forget what it was called. It started with an M, like Mako. I think it was Mako, because there were a bunch of Mako sharks, and I was very disappointed that a movie called Mako did not show much of the shark. Like, just straight up, like, I get disappointed when movies do that. Like, it's like watching Jaws, and then never seeing the shark, like, at all. Like, no good kills, no, like, and I get, back in the day, they had to do what they had to do suspension of disbelief when it came to that damn shark, because that animatronic was, oh my god, Bruce was just a pain in the ass to work with. But they got it to work, and it worked out fabulously. But these were CGI sharks, man. CGI sharks. I mean, they weren't the ugliest sharks I've seen, because trust me, I've seen some ugly sharks when it comes to my shark movies. And I love me some shark movies now. I don't know what my okay, no, actually, I can explain that. It's Jaws. My obsession with sharks came from Jaws. Not really seeing much. I mean, we could work with some of the darker pieces here. But yeah, no, I was extremely disappointed about that. I was just like, why is it called Mako? But we literally see a shark. And and these people didn't even die by the shark. Some of them died by their own stupidity. Like, that's the sad part. The shark only killed, I think, 2 people out of like 8 that went down there. One guy ended up dying from blood loss because he got his legs stuck. Another guy ended up doing cocaine and then going down there and basically like put himself into a coma. Another guy went into a diabetic coma. I'm just like, why did you call this Mako? You could have just called it a bunch of idiots doing stupid shit. Okay, we do have this. Again, we have some nice furniture. This should be a little bit easier than the Joy and Anxiety room because there's not many furniture pieces that are yellow. You use the 3D audio. Okay. To be honest, I don't know what kind of HDMI cable I have. I really wish I did, but I don't. Okay, well, I hope you do get that upgrade, man. And if you do, let me know how all that is. Mainly, it's just because I want to do something nice for Eric when it comes to his speaker in there. And of course, I love these little mobiles. Okay. Again, we're just checking out what we got. So far, not a bad selection of stuff when it comes to blue and purple. Mainly a lot more blue stuff than purple. kind of wanted to save this for something, but it'll be alright. Okay, so what can we do in this room with all the pieces we have? Yeah, we're gonna stay away from the ice furniture. That's too blue. Alright, come on. Let me just find a little spot for it. There we go. We have this one. I don't have a spot to place it down. Darn it. Nah, not that rug. That rug's just ew. Like, it's not like ew. I mean, it's not ew, but I don't know if this will work. Well, I mean, we'll put it down, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh my god. Dear not Elphonics, wrong people. Dear Gameloft, please revert the changes you have made to this whole thing when it comes to scrolling through, because the amount of times I keep hitting items that are similar is ridiculous. You convinced me for all these, I'm going to say years now, because at this point it's been years. It's been over 2 years just about. To play it this way. Now you're trying to unteach me to play it that way. And I can't do it, sir. I got too comfortable in what I got going on. And damn it, man, you're screwing me up here. And again, like I said, I don't know which one I have. It's not like I actually looked that information up, to be honest. Because I haven't hooked this bad boy up and... God, not since I bought it, and I haven't really like messed with the wiring and stuff. Cause I'm one of those people. Once I get a setup going on, I kind of keep it for a little while. Granted, though, I have been thinking about moving some stuff around. Mainly, it's I wish, because we have an outlet over here, and unfortunately, the way our house is wired, this outlet sucks. Like big time. Like it at one point will work, and at other points it will just stop working, like there's no connection, no charge or anything. So I just don't use that one. I have one back here, and I got yeah, that's basically it. I got one back here, and that's how I'm snaking everything else around here. I was thinking about changing some stuff around, but I don't know. I don't know if I can get the way everything has to be set up. I don't know if I can get the setup the way I want it to be. Alright, let's see what we got. So, going on a blue. You can go with kind of a water theme, almost. So, let's dump the chair, or this one. I like the statues. Like that, it's a little knick-knack. Of course, the flower. debate which furniture set. So we got the Cinderella set, but I think that might be too much of a light blue, especially if I'm going more of a this type of blue, but they're almost the same blue, it feels like. So I don't know. Mainly this one feels a little bit more lighter because of the designs on it. And let's go ahead and do that. I think that might be a bit too darker for a purple. If I use this furniture set, I could use the table as well and keep a little kitchen area. And see, those two are pretty similar. That color purple with that color purple. But every other purple is more of a dark purple. I say chump this one. Okay. Let's move this over here. I gotta check my cabinet. See, just the blue ones. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what kind of setup I got. I would have to literally grab the box, which the box, I have that in my shed, but again, that will take time and effort that I just don't have at this current moment because I am busy. But I'll probably take a look at it after the stream. And if it was something I definitely could do, I'll let you know. And the Sony TVs. I don't know about the Sony TVs or stuff like that, to be honest. Like, I haven't really heard much, so I couldn't put like any kind of input or thoughts to that. Like, when you say the Sony TV, is it going to be like, how compatible, as stupid as this sounds, but hear me out, how compatible is it with, like, say, the PlayStation? Is it one of those, like, they're going to be, like, really connected together, or is it just going to be, like, a simple setup with a television like any other TV? Like, what's the benefits of a Sony TV here? Because anything that enhances my gameplay with the PlayStation, I'm always down for that. Where are my cabinets? We got that one, but I'm not worried about the corners. Here goes those yarny fits that I get when I'm tired. My brain just can't function. My brain, bitch. You messed up somewhere. Okay, so we have options here when it comes to the cabinets. Oh man, no, I get that being that they're both owned by Sony, but like, is there like any added like functions, features or stuff like that, or is it just made by Sony kind of thing? That's what I'm curious about, because I don't really buy too many Sony TVs. I forgot what TV we have in the bedroom. I can tell you this one's not a Sony. dumped that one. I'm thinking about dumping this one. I wish you could. Is it me, or does these blues seem somewhat slightly different? Like the cabinet to the right is just a bit darker than the cabinet to the left. Either way, I notice it, so yeah, that's gonna be a no for me, dog. Oh crap, wrong button. Okay, oh, we have some more. Look at this rug, the more I'm not feeling that rug, so. You know what, let's dump the Cinderella furniture. I'm thinking about putting this on this side. Whoops. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but my dog is snoring like there is no tomorrow. She is out like a light. Okay, so not too bad. Okay, I'll have to do a little bit more research myself. Yeah, that's the one we have in the bedroom, because there's got the Xbox and stuff all hooked up. I want to say this one in front of me might be a Samsung. Again, I gotta look at the box. It's been a minute since I bought this TV, so I can't remember what TV it is. And unfortunately, there's no symbol in the front that I can look at. I don't feel like getting up and looking in the back to see if there's one. That's how lazy I am. Okay, I'm thinking about doing like a small apartment room in here with all the furniture and stuff that we have. We could definitely work with this. And as much as I like these, I don't know. Mainly it's because of the yellow. It's not gold like these are. Okay, let's put that in the corner. Yay, nay. Do not know. Do not know. See, this one, I think it looks pretty alright with that. So that should definitely be fine. I'm probably gonna have to craft a couple more of these, to be honest. But so far, not bad, not bad. Ooh, I need to grab that Monster Ink thing that I didn't even push that button. What the hell? I don't know, maybe I might have grazed it, but I could have sworn I did not push that button. Having a Bill Clinton moment here. Just, I did not have sexual relationship with that woman, okay? Like, I did not push this button. I know for a fact I didn't. Okay, Monsters, Inc. Okay. It's cute. And I think this would be super cute in here. I'm shocked about how much blue we have for Monsters, Inc. The 3S's are the strongest, that lasts longer. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. They're more funded. As weird as that sounds, they're a little bit more funded than some of these other TV companies. Okay, let's bring this up. Bring that up to about right there. Now. To be frank, as much as I like this little fan, I have no clue where to put this. So let's dump it for now. Bring that in just a wee bit. There we go. Problem with that is the way it sticks out just a little bit. Just before Black Friday. Now the question is she big on the Black Friday? Because if the odds are it broke before Black Friday and she's into it, well, that's lucky as hell. If she's not, that's unlucky as hell, because, oh my god, do not like dealing with that Black Friday crowd back in the day. Granted, it's all different now, but back in those days, oh my god, I remember the time when the PS3 came out. Hang on. Why can I not get rid of this? Hello? I no longer want this cabinet in my life. May I get rid of it, please? There we go. Yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, about the PlayStation. So yeah, no. One of my first and only Black Friday experiences was I went to go get a PlayStation 3 for my ex at this time. This is here at our Walmart. And I still can't believe this happened at our Walmart, but as I'm searching through, apparently we missed the whole sale item. And this dude who worked here noticed, kind of how frustrated I was because I was by myself, this little bitty thing, in these big ass crowds on Black Friday. And when I told him what I was looking for and he explained to me that I missed it, he was just like, hold on a second, I got you though. He goes to the back. He pulls out one from the stores that he wasn't supposed to let out, and he kind of gave me somewhat of a Black Friday deal, not 100% like the full price for the Black Friday, but he did knock like 20 bucks off. I was like, that's good enough for me. He was like, why don't I escort you to the front? We'll go ahead and check out. On our way to the front, we got accosted by this man, and I kid you not when I say this, he pulled a knife out on me. and threatened to stab me for a PlayStation. I'm not joking. Like, I'm first of all, like, God bless the man who helped me out. I wish I could remember his name, but I cannot. But yeah, homie nearly shit a brick. And I just looked at him and I was like, homie, I'm ready to meet my maker. Are you? And he looked me dead in the eyes, was like, are you actually willing to die for a PlayStation? I said, no, I'm not. But are you really wanting to go to prison for killing me for a PlayStation? And he sat there and contemplated for a second. I looked at him, I was like, so either you're gonna stab me and the police are gonna show up, everything's gonna be shut down, you're going to jail, you better pray I'm dead, because if I'm alive, oh, I'm stabbing you back, buddy. I'm stabbing you back. Or you can put the knife away, count your losses, and walk the hell away. Homie had put his head down and walk away because even he thought that was stupid. That work was just like, oh my god, like that poor man, he couldn't have been no more than 20 at the time. Well, yeah, no, I got threatened over a PlayStation. I'm just like, I'm not letting this happen, okay? Like, I fought tooth and nail to get this damn PlayStation for my ex at the time. I am not gonna let some dude who, just like me, didn't pay attention to the time and it showed up. Like, you didn't see me pull out a knife trying to kill someone for a PlayStation. Like, get in line, homie. Get in line. Like, I swear, some people, man, or as my buddy Bidwell puts it, some people's kids, man. Some people's kids. Ah, that irks the hell out of me with the... Why? These are from the same set. Why do they not match? Like, you could have either brought this up a little bit and made a secondary shelf, or brought the mirror down and cut some of this off. Why are you messing with my OCD, bro? I want to say, so there was something special about this PlayStation. That's why he couldn't give me the Black Friday discount price, because it was something a little different. I don't think it was the backwards compatible one, because I already had that one. I myself had that one, and they of course discontinued. I think this was the one right after the discontinued backwards compatible one. Which I was really sad, but it makes sense why they had to discontinue it, because apparently the PlayStation, like, reader for the PS2 games and the Blu-ray just were not compatible at all. Like, they just were not working. So you had to make a decision. You want backwards compatible or you want Blu-ray? I, of course, chose backwards compatible because of my collection of PS2 games. And it was nice having it for a while. And then my brothers needed crack money. And I'm not joking about that either. Alright, technically it wasn't crack, it was meth, but the point is, they needed drugs more than I needed my entertainment. Yeah, I still don't let them live that down. To this day, it's like 15 years later, and I'm still pissed about that. Like, seriously, one of my brothers, actually, hell, let me not name drop him. But yeah, one of my brothers looked at me and he was like, are you ever gonna let that go? I'm like, no, I'm not. 15 years later, still mad that they stole my backwards compatible PlayStation 3. And then and seriously, my brothers wonder why they're not allowed in my house. Like, one of my brothers, he needed a place to stay for a little while. And he calls me up out of the blue. I haven't heard from him in, like, I think 6 years at this point. And he's just like, Amanda, I'm going through a really hard time right now. Do you think I could crash out at your house? And I was just like, no. What do you mean no? I'm like, give me one good reason why I should even allow you to enter my house. Well, I'm your brother. That's not a good reason, man. That's not a good reason. Well, why not? Okay, okay. Why did you steal from me all these years? Why did you always break into my room, steal my games, my books, my DVDs, and so on and so forth just to get your fix? Why? Well, yeah, that's why. So, yeah, no, until you can answer that question and look me dead in the eyes and apologize for everything you've done to me, you're not allowed in my house. Well, you're a bitch. I'm like, yeah, well, I'd rather be a bitch instead of a drug user. So, you know, it takes one to know one. Haven't heard from him since. Last I checked, he was currently locked up for almost murdering his boyfriend. Last I checked, you know, because apparently they argued a lot and there was a lot of back and forth. They were very toxic for each other, according to his boyfriend. But the point is, homie's not right in the head, and I blame the drugs. Do I feel sorry for him? No. Do I wish him well? Sadly, yes. I wish he would get off those drugs and get his life together. Hell, I wish both my brothers would. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. Yeah, I'll try to get lenience to one of my brothers, but he could not follow the rules. Like, he could not. And my roommate just was not having him in the house. Like, straight up, he tried to let him in, and it just did not work out for the best. So I was just like, bro, you gotta go. You gotta go. Like, there's too much animosity going on in the house, and people just don't want you here. And again, haven't spoken to that brother in about 3 years at this point. Well, on the bright side, I have a lovely sister who I absolutely adore, and she's the light of my life. She is adorable. She is the sweetest little being ever, and I'm her favorite person. I know that means absolutely nothing to most of y'all, but to the rest of my family, that's a sucker punch. Because most of my family, the thing was with my dad's side of the family, because I'm the stepdaughter, I don't count to them. You know, I'm nobody. But Leanna was the first of the girls on their side. Like, she was the very first girl, because, you know, Dad beforehand had a whole bunch of boys. His brother had a whole bunch of boys. You know, so Leanna was like the first girl. So everyone kept trying to buy her affection, buy her love. And I knew me and her love would be forever when one Christmas my dad went out and bought this like $200 kitchen set, right? $200. Granted, I'm the one who had to put that bitch together, but he went out his way to buy this expensive little kitchen set. Do you know what I got her for Christmas? I got her two things. One was a joke, and then one was her legitimate gift. Her legitimate gift I bought her was a little stuffed animal of a dog that she absolutely adored. And then as a joke, I gave her the box that the little kitchen set came in with a little wrapping paper. I'm not even joking. It was a little wrapping paper spill. And I wrapped them both up, and I gave it to her. Guess what she played with the most? It wasn't that damn kitchen set. Oh no, she loved that little box. She was a pirate in that little box. She was a chef in that little box. My dad was so mad. I was just like, so? I can't help it that you an idiot. She's a child. She likes simple things, okay? A box kept her happy. Yeah, I absolutely love her though. She's, again, light of my life. And everybody is like super jealous of our relationship because again they tried to buy her affection, and no, you know what she wants in actual reality? She doesn't want you to buy her stuff. She just wants to spend time with you. And that's what I give her. She could call me, like right now, she could call me, and I would pause everything. I would pause the stream, just pick that phone up and let her know. Hey, baby, I'm on the stream right now, da-da-da-da. Anybody else calls me, I'm just ignore it, and, text me if it's important, unless it's my mother. But, yeah, when it comes to Leanna, that's all she wants. She just wants to hang out. I need something on that wall right there. She is cute as a button, though. Very talkative, loves marine life. And funny enough, not into boys. And I don't mean like she's into girls either. Like, she's just not into dating in general. She's 16 years old, could care less about dating. I'm just like, that makes me feel so good. That makes me feel good about life. Mom's like, why? I'm just like, that means I don't have to chase boys off of her. Like, oh my God. Like, I made that threat. I told Mom, I was like, the day she gets interested in the guy, let me know, and I'll drive my happy ass down there. It'll take me about 5 hours, but I'll drive down there. And I'll be like that weird guy sitting in the corner with the lights off, and I'll show up and wait for them to appear, and then I'll have a good long conversation with them. Just like good, long, hefty conversation. Mom's like, you're not going to do that. I was like, oh no, I am. I will. Like, I'm sorry. I, myself, have dealt with the unfair number of times of boys in my life, and I refuse to let her have to deal with half the men I dealt with. Like, I don't want her to have to go through a lot of that heartache. Because, again, she's not naive, but she sees too much of the good in people and not thinking about how some people are just mean to be mean. Because some people are just like that. They wake up just wanting terrible things to happen. And she wants to see the good in people, and I commend her for that. I really do, but she's got to be careful. And again, guys, I'm sorry I went on a little tangent right there. It's just thinking about like half my family most days just kind of ticks me off. That's why I don't really talk about them, especially my brothers, too much. Like, I talk about my sister all damn day, but I don't really care much to talk about my brothers. They're not my favorite people. Granted, they're not my least favorite. Like, I have a relative. I have one relative that's still living that I cannot wait to go to her funeral. I even told her that, too. I was just like, the day you die, it's gonna be a beautiful day. I'm gonna be coming out like Mr. Rogers, just, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Again, this is why we don't talk, though. Like, me and her, we do not talk at all. See, that looks good. No, not that rug. Not that rug. Thought this would look a little bit better, but I guess I'd be wrong on that. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but too much, too much. Yeah, I guess we'll stick with the old classic, old reliable. Oh, almost forgot the little pile of books. thought it was in this section. Could be the other one. I think it's the other one. There we go. Alright, not too bad. See, I figured this one wouldn't take us too long, being that it is more easier colors to work with. Not bad. What do we got that's blue? Food-wise. We do have the fish tacos, but it's mainly the plate that's blue. Let's use this one because of the blue plate. Milky Way stew. That seriously takes up 2? Wow. Why? Like, seriously, why? Alright, and then seating. So let's just pick that up. Alright, and then we'll scoot it down just a little bit. Come on, let me grab the stool. The stool. No, Patrick, the stool. There we go. Okay, and then there. Alright, not bad, not bad. We got a combination of sadness and anxiety. I like this. It kind of fits too. I mean, got the Ursula stuff, which could give you nothing but anxiety. All the blue, especially the teardrop pillars. Granted, I know it's raindrops, but we can call them teardrop pillars. Yeah, not bad overall. It's like a cute little sweet little apartment. Adorable. Mama like. Okay. Let's do a little bit of voting. Okay. as a reminder of what we took Wednesday. I'm still happy with this. I think this turned out pretty alright. Apparently I wasn't the only one who was having issues with the villagers just randomly walking up and straight up just like photo bombing. Like, I don't know what was going on, because last week would have been perfect for all of them to want to run up and photobomb, because of the fact that we're supposed to do a celebratory thing or celebration thing or whatever the hell it is. And have like a big old group and stuff. But yeah, could not pay them enough to show up. This one, I'm just like, you know what? It's going to be me and Mushu. I'm going to create this own little area. It's going to be nice. Suddenly, everyone decides they want to be pineapples and show up. And if you don't get that reference, look up ASDF, AMV, not AMV. I think it's AD, oh god, what? Which part was it? It's the pineapples. It's a stupid little cartoon skip, but I absolutely love them because of how stupid they are. Like a lot of people know the pie one. Just, I baked you a pie. Oh boy, with flavor. Pie flavor. Bow. Alright, this was not bad. I like the setup here. Looks like a very fun party. Like a pool party. This one's not bad. I find it funny though, as you look at the Bing Bong statue, it almost looks like he's crying the rainbows. Not bad though, not bad. We're gonna have to go left though. Feels like a nice little pool party. Alright, got a lovely little celebration going on here. You're a DJ, Scar's waving. Scar, seriously, we got a serious talk about the conversation you had earlier with Donald. Like, that was disturbing, man. Like, who the hell said to suddenly make you into an asshole all of a sudden again? Like, I get it, you're a villain, you're supposed to have some villain traits. But we did so good and had so many strides. Like, why? Why? And this one, okay, not bad. I like this little setup, it's adorable. Definitely like that. We'll go right. I like right. Now this is a celebration for sure. I see you boxed everybody in. Not bad. We got some cakes. Lots of cakes going on. You got a lot going on, to be honest. I mean, I'm super happy to get like Mickey, Mulan, Elsa, no, not Elsa, Anna, Scrooge, Goofy, Nala. Not bad, but again, just feels like there's so much going on. And then this one, okay, I love your little setup. The symmetry is pretty nice. I mean, those are both very good photos. One's got a little bit too much going on. The other one doesn't have the angle going on, but they're both still really good photos. I'm gonna give it to the person on the right, though. I mean, that's a lot of going on for sure, especially with the colors. But I gotta give you kudos that you were able to get everybody here and somewhat posing. Alright, this one's not too bad. Mickey looks adorable. The celebration looks very cute. Okay. And this one's taking the park. You got a little bit of the fireworks going on, but nothing too crazy. Love the outfit, and Stitch is always a real treat to have. I want to give it the left though. I like the filter. Everything looks really nice when it comes to the left, so we'll go with that one. Alright, more of a simpler setup for a party. Something like I definitely would do. Very nice though, very nice. Love the sparkle effect at the bottom. Okay, I like this little pathway you have around the rides. The little celebration archways with the balloons are cute. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm going to give it the left though. I feel the celebrating factor and left. Let's see. Okay, I see what you did here. You just kind of put some stuff around the background just to hit that criteria. Not bad, not bad. Definitely can't wait to see what you do with Mulan's house if I see a picture of you again in the future. Hopefully you have something like really cool going on with Mulan's house. I mean, it's a very nice house to decorate around, don't get me wrong. Like, it is so nice. Especially if you got like a certain theme, which is like the cherry blossoms and stuff. But yeah, no, not a bad photo. This one. I love that you got Goofy in the bag who's photobombing with the fishing animation. You got him at the right angle though. The right time, right angle, just mid lunge over there. Just mid lunge. Alright, it's cute though. It's cute. We'll go left. We'll go left. Okay, this is adorable. Very simple, but cute. Got the puppet theater, a little bit of the, I'm having a blank here. I'm having a blank. It's a table with all the food on it. Not bad. Banquet, that's it. There we go. Had the brain for it right there. Yeah, the banquet in the back looks nice. I like the little statue set up. Mulan and Olaf. Oh, especially Olaf just smiling. I feel like he just photobombed just to be cute. Oh. Okay. And this one, I love the little theme park you have. Cute outfit. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, such a little tough decision to make here. I'm going to say left. I like left a little bit more than right. Again, guys, both great photos, but left is a little bit more filled out, if that makes sense. Alright, not bad. I see what you're doing here. I'm not quite sure about the angle, to be perfectly honest. Like, the angle's alright, but, you know, not bad, not bad. Oh, no, that's adorable. Kind of put some stuff around, but you spaced it out and made it look really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. We'll go left. Oh, nice. Isn't this a cute little setup? That's adorable. I like this. That is so adorable. And then we got this one. Okay. Oh, anxiety turtle. Oh, he looks so scared and or sad at the same time. He just wants to hide in the little jacket. It's cute though. You got Beast, who looks somewhat pleased to be here. At least he's not being depressed as always. Not bad. I like what you've done here. Very, very nice. Very nice. I'm glad to give it the right though. Like, that whole setup is just, it's banging. Okay, not bad. Good choice. Not many pictures have been taken here at the Frosty Heights, but still good choice. Got the little banquet going on. Little balloons. And Donald just waiting for you to get done with your photo so he can devour it away. Gotcha. And then this one. Okay, I like this. Those are those damn planters I want that I've yet to come across. And I have been begging for those for like years now. Still can't find them though. I'm willing to bet they probably belong to that bundle set that I had to buy, but I didn't buy it. Because again, I didn't realize I was going to like this game as much as I did. The amount of times I have pre-ordered games and went, you know what, the extra $10, yeah, I'll go ahead and throw it in there. And then I only play the game for like a handful of weeks and I just lose interest or something happens and the game just dies out. It's like with Killer Clowns. Granted though, with Killer Clowns, different story. We'll go left. I like left. See, with Killer Clowns, I bought the pre-order $60 edition that came with Debbie and Mike and a couple of the cosmetics and stuff, and I bought it off of Eric's account since he's a primary owner of the PlayStation account, and I just, because that's usually how I do it. I'll buy games from on his account and play them on mine. Saves me a lot of time, effort, and headaches having to buy it twice, especially if Eric wants to play it. And for some reason, it didn't even inform me. Like, there was nothing in the description anywhere that told me that it was account lock. So whatever I bought on Eric's account, it stayed on his account. I couldn't access it on my end. So I was a little mad about that. I was like, he doesn't play this game as much as I'm going to play this game. That's some BS, but okay. That's a nice photo. I like this one. I'm disappointed that the cat looks so sad, though. And look at him. Actually, no, he looks more worried than anything else. And then, of course, when I continue on with Killer Clowns, it's been broken for a while, and I'm not too pleased with the dev team. Like, a lot of people want to talk shit on TCM and talk shit on DBD, but I can at least say with TCM and DBD, the dev team communicates pretty decently. Like, I will say the dev team for DBD, they're not the nicest people in the world. They're one of those shove it if you don't like it. And Gun, they got their own little attitude when it comes to things. Like, they like to play games against people and shit like that. But mainly, they're good at communicating. These guys, Elphonics, not that good, man. They're not good at communicating what they're feeling. They'll literally go months on end, and you know what it reminds me of? The Evil Dead. I bought that game, and I bought all the goodies to it. I even bought a couple of characters for it. And then, literally, they just, out of the blue, yeah, we're not making content for this game anymore. And the game, I don't think it was even a year old. We'll go right. This is lovely. I love the setup. Mickey looking cute. This is very nice. A lot going on, but not overly too much. I like this. I like this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where in the world did you get those Mickey lamps? Those are adorable. Do I have to buy those or can I craft those? Those are adorable though. I mean, not bad. More of a simpler photo. And I feel like I've seen this photo actually. I really feel like I've seen this photo. 'Cause I was doing some voting yesterday before the stream. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But I could have sworn I voted for that one. No matter, I want to vote for right, because that's just a nice one. I gotta give kudos to Mickey looking so cute. Oh no, the freaking text box, man. I hate when that happens. Ah, this looks like such a good photo too, but the text box ruins it. And then this one's not too bad. I like this. I'm starting to see a pattern as well that a lot of people like to do the symmetrical thing where they put the same thing or the same amount of stuff on one side as they do the other and put a lot of stuff like side by side by side. Which I mean is not a bad practice to be honest because it makes for a great framing device, but I don't know, it just feels like it, I'm not saying it lacks creativity, but I feel like you could do a bit more, expand your idea a little bit. Like, this one's not too bad. Yeah, we got, the same bushes, same, I was about to call it a desk for some strange reason, bench. But as you notice, the further back you go, it's a little different. You got the ice cream stall and the pretzel stand, then you got another pretzel stand in the back. Then you continue on with the same lantern, same balloons, but you have something in the middle. Like I said, it's not too bad, and I like the idea, but I've seen so many of these where they're all very symmetrical. We'll go right. We'll go right, though. It looks good. Looks good. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of things. Alright, this one's not bad. Like, you got a good amount here. You got Stitch breaking it down. Minnie looks embarrassed. Moana's photobombing. You got Daisy, Mother Gothel, Merlin, and Elsa here, which that's not a bad combo. Very cute, though. Very nice. And then this one, more of a simpler photo. Don't really have anybody here. Granted, y'all look almost the same with the green wireframe glasses, but still overall very nice photo, ladies. Or should I say Cthulhu? I mean, Billie Jean, that's definitely a lady. Cthulhu, that's all out. That's all speculation. We don't know what Cthulhu is. Like, that's just a higher being. We'll go with Cthulhu. Oh, this is lovely. Absolutely. Granted, though, for some reason, your character looks completely oblivious to the squirrel that they're holding and is, like, staring off into the abyss of nothingness. Like, they're just voiding out here. I like it, though. I like it. And this one, okay, very simple. A lot of cooking stuff. You got a lot of cooking stuff going on here. But I like this. It's cute. It's adorable. I'm going to give it the left, though. It feels more celebrating. I'm going to eventually get that word right one of these days. Oh, now isn't this cute? I love the little cat head you got going on, where you almost look like the Cheshire cat with the ears and the hair, the eyes as well. Very creative. Nice setup. You got Jack there, which I like that. And then this one, okay. I like the simplicity of this one. I like it. We'll go with She Devil on the left. I like that one. It's mainly the character, but it does feel like a celebrating kind of feel. Alright, cute little square setup. Got Maribel and Olaf. I'm sorry, just Olaf just staring at Maribel's backside, just like, it's her back, bro. It's her back. It'll be alright. You be cool, man. Okay, this one's not too bad. I like this, and more of a simpler setup. I like how you have the Daisy's boutique thing just kind of just hanging out here. I guess Goofy is not only selling vegetables, but also doing hair. Good for him, man. Good for him. We'll give it the left, though. The Olaf staring to Maribel's back. And then this one, not bad. I like the outfit. The setup is nice. Feels good. Okay. And then this one, more of a simpler one, taking it, I think this is Mickey's house. Yeah, no, I recognize the book. Yeah, this is Mickey's house, and where's Mickey? Oddly, he must not be in this house on this one. Usually Mickey likes to hang out. Anytime I go in there, Mickey's just chilling out there for some reason. I like it, though. We'll go left. We'll go left, though. Alright, we'll do about 3 more, then we'll head back into the decorating of the rooms. Alright, not bad, not bad. I like this setup. Like, this is a nice setup. Yeah, the only little critique I have is maybe slightly turning the camera so you would have more of a cutoff where the balloon arch is. Granted, I see why you did this, because you wanted Minnie, Nala, and Mulan all in the photo, which, again, not bad. And then this one's actually pretty cute. I love the little theme park area. You look adorable. I'm gonna have to give the left though. That definitely feels like a celebrating moment. Oh, very simple. But I like what you done with your garden back there. That looks cute. And Mulan, okay. And then this one. Kind of put some stuff around, but I feel it though. The outfit's cute. I like it. I like it a lot. We'll go left. Alright, last set. Alright, this one's cute. I love Scar photo bombing, because Scar's gotta be Scar. I like this though. Okay. And this one, more of a simpler take, a decent portrait here. But it gets the fields across. Feels like a celebration going on. So we'll go right. Ooh, this one's nice. Perfect framing with the fireworks. Excellent. I love it. And then this one, not bad. Not bad at all. Your outfit's cute. The room's adorable. You got Mother Gothel sitting here. Simba just happened to walk on by, and Oswald is checking out your backside. It's cute though. We'll go right. Ooh. Alright, love this little setup, I'm not gonna lie. This is adorable. And then this one's not too bad. I like this. Okay, okay. I want to go with this one to the right though. Alright. That is enough at the current moment. But yeah, no, this actually turned out pretty cute. I am not gonna lie. It came out super cute. I get the sadness and fear vibe, especially with the combination of blue and purple. That's cute though. I like it. I'll definitely stay in this room. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, let me see here, because I'm really concerned about putting disgust and angry together, because that would be too much like Christmas colors. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay. So let's see what we can pull off. Let's go with green first. I feel like a lot of the Beauty and the Beast furniture would definitely look good in here. It's still green, so we'll put that out. I don't know why they consider this green, but we'll give it more to the teal people. Well, to be honest, it kind of looks a bit more greener than usual. I don't know. Yeah. To be honest, that doesn't even look green. I guess because the snowflakes are green, but most of that's blue. Oh, neat. We could do something with that. We'll see. Got that. Damn it, it did it again. That's not what I clicked. There we go. Let's see, we got the green harp. I think this wood might be a little light compared to some of the other furniture. I do like the Beauty and the Beast furniture going with this. So I think that might be a little light with the wood. And again, how's the hand fan green? The world will never know. Funny enough, these are conveniently the colors I'm using. And this... nah. You know, I like how in the picture it has green in there, but the actual cauldron does not. Okay, and then let's check out the blues and see if we got a teal or something. No, no. Too blue, too blue. I mean, it is a teal, don't get me wrong. That is a teal. Hi, Panda Gaming. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Came at a pretty decent time. I am trying to make an inside-out room with disgust, and to be honest, I don't know what the name of that little teal emotion is. I've not seen the Inside Out 2 movie. I'm trying to do it based off their colors. Yeah, we don't have many options when it comes to teal, to be honest. I mean, we'll work with what we got, but not many options at all. That's Envy. Okay, Envy. That's the one. So we'll be discussing Envy's room then. Thank you. I've been trying to figure... I probably should have Googled it, but I only looked at the picture, so I appreciate that. Okay, we got some stuff. So let's see what we can do here. So you a big old fan of Disney Dreamlight, or you just kind of skulking around seeing what's all out there on the YouTube today? What brings you in here? Let's go with that. I wonder, probably not. Yeah. I play. You play it. Nice, nice, nice. What's your favorite aspect about the game, out of curiosity? Like, is it the decorating, the quest lines, the characters? Personally, for me, I like the decorating. Like, that's just one of my favorite aspects. Except for the new mechanics they add. I'm not a big fan on the speed. I miss the old one. But I do like it, at least in the house, I can move my hand around. Unlike outside, which I don't get that. How come? How come? I don't think I get that centered. Oh, wait, no, I can. Okay, nice, nice. The characters, sweet. Which one's your favorite character? Like, I gotta ask that. It's one of my favorite questions to ask anybody when they come to the Disney stream. Which one is your favorite character? I know it's so hard to choose. We got so many good ones to choose from, but everyone's gotta have a favorite. Personally, just between you and me, it's gotta be Stitch. I'm a sucker for Stitch. I love that little blue fur ball. He is one of my favorites. His idle animation is cute. He never lets me down. And he doesn't let Scar walk all over him. As much as I love Scar, and he's my favorite villain in this whole game, Stitch don't let Scar take anything from him. Okay, let's see. Like Olaf. Good choice, good choice. He's in my top 5 for sure. He's adorable. Granted though, the amount of times I caught that snowman sniffing a rock, that's concerning. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the flowers I get, the bushes I get, but a rock, man, why a rock? But I get it though. He is adorable, and I do enjoy his quest lines. He has some very lovely quest lines. Especially between him and Scar. This might work somewhere. We'll figure that out. Okay. Haven't seen the new Mulan update? Yes, I have. I played through it. I got everyone basically taken care of. Absolutely, I love their questline, especially Mushu's with his whole oh god, however you spell his name, where he was trying to help Scar out. I mean, not Scar, Beast. Sorry, I got Scar on the brain right now. But that questline was so cute. Granted though, I'm with Mushu. Like, the man don't love himself enough. He needs some hugs. I'm surprised we didn't get Olaf involved in that to give him some hugs or something. And don't get me wrong, I mean, Mulan has some really good quest lines, but Mushu just took the cake for me on this one. But she did come with that really cute tea stall that I probably need to use a little bit more. Nope, not that. That's what you're gonna say? Nice. So you feel the same way about that quest line. It was adorable. I was not disappointed by him. Or by Mulan either. Like, they definitely came with some really cool stuff. Yeah, I think we'd go without the rug. Okay, let's see. Put that there. You know what? Let's bring that over, actually. Why does this feel like a waiting room? I have no idea why. And as cute as this one is, we'll keep the green. Bring this over. Alright, we're slowly getting a good room combo going on. It's not bad. I think we'll cut the balloons out. Alright, we're gonna need to definitely find some tables and stuff. this over here. Oh crap, let me move this. Probably don't need all three of those, but you never know. Oh, thank you, Panda. I'm enjoying this room as well. I was not sure exactly how to do this because, again, I'm just like making these rooms up as I go. My main thing is just colors. I'm just going all strictly off of colors. And I'm gonna be honest, this flooring, as much as I love it, it's a pain to work with because there's like almost no wallpaper that goes great with it. Like, I don't know why. It's just I'm not satisfied with half the wallpapers that go with this flooring. Like, I need something more. But I settled with this one because it's kind of teal. But thank you, though. I'm glad this is all coming together, though. We may not need these, especially we got the lights here. Yeah, let's go ahead and chunk those. Alright, let's bring that over. Alright. And we do have these that are very nice. Okay. I always forget about these, to be honest. Ooh, do I have that big one? The big one will look good. Yes, I do. Back this up just a little bit to give some wiggle room. Oh no! How do you get Oswald? Oh, with Oswald, he's part of the second chapter for A Rift in Time. Basically, I think at some point, you and Merlin end up talking. Y'all go through the ancient doorway in the valley, or in Eternity Island, and then you go through this whole thing because you're trying to get the spark of imagination, and you wind up getting it for all of 5 seconds, and then Jafar comes out of nowhere and pretends to be Merlin and then steals it from you. And now he's done ripped a hole again in the space-time continuum, and then you got Oswald helping you out, and he has been a treat. Have you not got him yet? Like, he is adorable. Granted, I'm a little disappointed in one little aspect, and that is he talks. Don't get me wrong, I love that he talks because of some of the stuff he says. You know, it's very old school, timey and everything. But when you first meet him, you can't really talk to him. So he's like communicating with you like an old school black and white, like text box way. And I love that. I thought that was just adorable, especially with the music going on in the background. Alright. I don't know what to do with this. I like it, but this table, unfortunately, doesn't give me 4 squares. It just gives me 1, like a box. How do you know when you get to chapter 2? I want to say, because unfortunately I had to wait, you know, because I finished chapter 1 like really quick. I have a bad habit of when new updates come out, I'll play it for like a couple of days in a row, about 2 or 3 days, and I'll get everything done. But if I remember correctly, it's shortly, oh god, what update was it? What update was it? I want to say it was the Mike and Sully update. I can't remember. I have it on my playlist. If you go to my Disney playlist on my channel and scroll down, you'll find the Oswald chapter. But basically, you'll get a quest line from Merlin at some point, and y'all be talking about the spark of imagination, and he'll be like, all right, let's go check this out. And that's how you wind up getting there. Alright. Ah, crap. I should have bought more windows while I was over there, too. I didn't think about that. Okay, and then this. Alright, decorations. Yeah, simply too big. Simply too big. Put one of these here. And then art. What was the quest line? Sadly, I do not remember it, but if you give me a second, I can Google it. Give me a second. Because I cannot remember the name, because again, it came out at the same time with another update. Let's see. What is the quest line? What is the name? I think, okay, basically the quest line is called the Spark of Imagination. That's just the quest line. Yeah, that's simple as that. It's literally just called Quest of Spark of Imagination. Alright, we got that. You know what? We'll put that there. I'll put the Tiana picture here. Oh, darn it! There, that looks good. And then this here. Let's change windows. Not 100% satisfied with that window. Oh, no problem. I'm sorry I couldn't think of it on the top of my head, but when you go through so many quest lines at one point, some of them all kind of mesh together. Ooh, these would be cute in here. Yeah, we'll go with these. I'm gonna have to buy a couple more from Scrooge, but I think that definitely would do us. And then a table. What a simple... Where's that skinny table at that I bought? The library one. Come on, where is it? Watch me pass it, because I usually do. Again, when I'm looking for something, I never can find it. Ah, here we go. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad color-wise. Though, I can't use this. Okay, we'll just stick this here then. What? Oh yeah, I was about to say, like, what's blocking me? The fact that it's 4 squares. We'll stick that there then. Scoot this over. Okay, so let's get a couple more of those windows, and we'll put out our decorations, I think, with the books. And then that should be it. Let me see if I can't find... kind of a green photo. Do I have a green photo? this one. There's some green in this. A lot of green in this, actually. Alright, and can I scoot this over just a wee bit? Alright, there we go. Alright, 2 Scrooges. And then once we get done with Scrooges, that should be it for today. I know we've gone a little bit over, but I want to at least finish the room. I felt bad that Wednesday we didn't even get to touch a room because we were doing that picture for Mulan. Again, I misread that. I thought it said the core challenge.
Good day to you.
Hi, Scrooge. I need some windows and then I will be satisfied with life. Ooh, that might look nice. We'll give that a shot. We'll get 3 more of these. You know what? We'll get 4 more because I will use these windows for something else. I know I will. I love those windows.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome, Scrooge. Okay, so far though, the rooms are turning out really nice and interesting. I like that they're all coming out with like different, God, what's that word I'm looking for? Aesthetics. There we go. Different aesthetics are going on here. And then let me, crap. Every time, bro. I was gonna craft one of those green lamps, but I always keep forgetting. Gotta go to the time bending station. What's up, Gaston? Speaking of you. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. And then speak of cuteness and then we have Wally. He's my 3rd favorite. He's so cute. He's so sweet. I love you, buddy. Yeah, it's gotta be Stitch, Scar, and then Wally. Oh, I need more jades. Okay, though. I think we got everything pretty much settled out. I don't think we need to craft anything else. I'm afraid not. Eric, what the hell are y'all talking about? I feel like I just walked into a conversation here. What are you disappointed about? I feel like I walked halfway through that conversation just to catch the end. I want to know what is he disappointed about? One of my other favorite things about this game, you'd be nonchalantly walking and suddenly you'll see like random conversations going on. Alright, let's get these windows. You know, I always forget about these windows too. Let me move this over just so I have room to look at all the windows. Okay, so we got this one, which not bad at all. Definitely a weirdest kind of look because of the fact that it feels like an underwater area and then you got the snowy mountains, but I like it. Let's see, this one. Ooh, not bad. Does look good, but it might be a bit too much pink. Not bad though, not bad. This one feels a little too rustic. You got these. I might stick with these, to be honest. I mean, I like it, and I think it does fit with the room very well. I said, let me just stick that there. I may not need all 4 of these, so back that out. Alright, just need to duplicate. Yeah, I didn't think I needed this one, but you know, you never know. You never know. It does not hurt. All I need is a couple of more jades, and I'll feel more better about life. Yeah. Got that. Alright, scoop that over. Oh, come on, work with me here. Oh, now we can put that. There we go. See, you never know. Alright, not bad. Put a little bit of some decorations here or there. Alright, and where are my books? I think they're in this section. They are, but... no, unfortunately not. Okay, I mean, that's fine, that's fine. Darn it, I did it again. Put that there. We have a bit of a smaller set. Here we go. Okay, I like this. I like this. Let me see. No, I was gonna say let me see about putting something on this wall, but let me just see. Let me just see. Worst case scenario, it does not work, especially since I bought it. Might as well give it a shot. Where is it? I just have my grody little hands on it. Ah, here we go. Okay, yeah, no, that actually does work. Okay. Let me move the Tiana photo over. Do kind of the same setup there. Bingo. Alright, this feels good. I like this. It's turned out very well. Again, though, why does it feel like a waiting room? I do not know. But I like this. I think this turned out extremely well. Alrighty. Truly, I'm happy with this. Like, I was not sure how this was all going to play out, especially with this floor, but this all turned out extremely well. I like this. It doesn't look overly too crowded. It looks like a different room altogether. The colors are nice. Very nice. So, we got this one done. And then, of course, last week we finished up Joy and Anxiety. I want to say Anxiety is the orange one. Now I'm starting to second guess myself on these characters. Again, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I am so sorry I do not know all the characters from Inside Out 2. I have not seen the movie. It's on my watch list. I swear I'll sit down and watch it at some point. It's on my board to watch. Granted though, speaking of watch, I did just watch Beverly Hills Cops 4. Which, that was a funny movie. Love that movie. Absolutely adore it. Especially if you're a fan of the original Beverly Hills Cops and or Eddie Murphy. Definitely check that out. It was great. Did that kid come on at the same time? Alright, and then we have our Sadness and Fear room, which I like this. It's not too much of a play on their actual emotions, but more of the colors, so I think this turned out extremely well. Very unique and interesting room. So, overall, gotta give myself a pat on the back for this. This house is turning out fabulously. Like, I love it. I really love it. I'm glad I went with the inside out idea. Because this is just nice. Alright, before we head on off, I'll do a little bit more voting for you guys, and then we'll call it a day. Not much. We'll do about 10 photos. Okay, we'll do 10 photos, and then we'll call it a night. Sorry, I want to look at this one again because I love this photo. I hope I do good on this photo. Still want to know, though, how did Fairy Godmother sneak her ass into this photo? Like, I didn't even see her again in this photo. And if you could see her, say that down in the comments below, because seriously, she's a sly little woman. She really is. Like, I had to get everybody else out. Like, Jack showed up, Scar showed up, Stitch showed up. Couldn't get them last week, though, but no, this week, they all wanted to be here. And Fairy Godmother, though. That woman. Which, funny enough, when I was voting, I think Wednesday, I noticed she was photobombing a whole bunch of people's photos. And I died laughing. Alright, let's check this one out. This one's not bad, you know. We got a good framing going on here. We got Belle, Maribel, Vanellope, Olaf. We got Wally. We got the DJ booth. The coloring's nice. It does feel like a party. Okay. Then this one. Not bad. The setup is lovely. Very, very cute. Especially with the little squirrel. I love that squirrel. I don't use him a lot, but, you know, I'm a sucker for the squirrel. Especially the poses. But, I like this. Unfortunately, I'm going to give it the left. Like, that feels more on point with the Dream Snap for this week. So. Ooh, this one's nice. Perfect timing with the fireworks. Which, I am jealous of all of y'all who got that perfect timing with the fireworks. I tried, man. My fireworks were not cooperating with me. My fireworks were not cooperating. So, kudos to you guys. And this one, a lovely little nighttime shot. Okay. Gotta put some stuff around, but I get it. I like the outfit. You got Gaston, I guess, smoozing the wall back there. There's Oswald chilling out by the fountain. Daisy, Ariel kind of in the background. But at least we got Belle and Maribel. At least they showed up for the photos. The other four are just there. Like, they're just like, I don't want to be part of this. We'll go left. We'll go left. Alright, got a party going on inside your house. I like this. Got Mike, not bad. And then this one. This one's cute. I like this. But that damn thought bubble. I hope they fix that come the next update, because that was aggravating trying to take those photos where the only way to get out of that is to literally get out of photo mode. And it kind of ruins the whole thing, especially if you're trying so hard to wait for a certain character to come in the frame and do something. But it's still a nice photo. I like this. I'm going to go right. Even though left is cute and I like it, it's adorable, but right feels more on point with the theme. Oh, you lucky. You are a lucky duckling. You got everybody involved, and you look good in the suit. I like this, though. Got the balloons, got everyone looking cheerful. I want to know what Scrooge is doing with his cane back there. Good for him, though. And then this one's nice. Again, though, I'm a sucker for blue, and I do love that bird. Like, that bird's really cute. Very nice, though. Very nice. I'm going to give the left, though. The fact that you got everybody in the photo, kudos, man. Alright, let's see. I like this. Got the balloon arches going on. Definitely feels like I'm walking into a party. Minnie looks cute as ever. You look adorable. Okay. And then this one, not bad. It's a very cute room, but I don't think it quite hits the theme that we're going with. But it's still nice overall. I like it. I like it. But I'm going to go with right, with Daisy Rosie. Interesting name. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, you did another fantastic job. You got a nice setup. I see you also probably had to block some people in because they would not hold still. But I like this. You got everybody in the back. My only one gripe is the fact that you got so much bareness going on this side. I feel like maybe a nice zoom in shot would have been a little bit better. But overall, still a good photo. And this one, not bad, not bad. Got a lot of balloons going on with the banquet table. Wally, adorable as always. Love you. Now I have to give it the left. I thought that is a nice party scene here. Okay, we got some same but different photos going on right now. Alright, lovely balloon arch framing. Got a nice bit of balloons in the back. Unfortunately, the cat looks petrified again. Oh my god, the poor kitty. Never does he ever look happy. I've seen, I think, like 2 photos of when the little guy looks happy. Most of the time, he just seems embarrassed. And this one, not bad. I love that you waited till the fog was coming in. Okay, very simple. We got Mickey in the back. Okay, and Goofy's over there judging away. Go Goofy. But I like this. Very, very nice. Both good and simple photos, but we're gonna have to go right. I love the extra detail with the fog. Alright, we got Minnie phasing through Donald, who I'm willing to bet just happened to walk in on this photo. But you got a nice little party setup going on. I see the aliens in the back. That looks cute. Okay, I like it. And then this one, adorable. Very simple but adorable. I like this. Ooh, this is another little tough one. We're gonna have to go left. The little details is what really matters, and the little aliens are adorable. Alright, I do believe I got 5 more photos, or 4. We're gonna say 5, just, to be on the safe side. I might miscount it. Alright, cute, simple room. Got a little party going on in here. Not bad at all. I like this, especially your outfit. And this one, definitely got a little party scene going on. It's a bit of a bareness going on, but everyone's got to start somewhere. Looks good though. Looks real good. I'm gonna have to give it the left. That definitely feels like a party. Ooh, wonderful angle here. This bit looks very cinematic here. I love this. Absolutely. Like, even Mike agreed. He's just like, yeah. Love this. Oh, yeah, no, I love this. I feel bad for the person on the right. I haven't even looked at them, and I guarantee that I'm going to vote for left. Alright, this one's cute. I see you kind of just put some stuff around that you hit the criteria markers. But you know what? I give you kudos. You at least tried something. But it's very nice. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to give it the left. That looks very cinematic. I love that. And then this one, not bad. The outfit looks great. You got Oswald. The celebration is ongoing. Excellent choice, guys. Excellent. And this one, lots of balloons going on. Wait a minute. Haven't we seen this photo already? I could be mistaken and wrong, but I'm pretty sure we've seen this photo. Oh god, don't tell me he's doing one of those repeat things again, because I swear that's the second photo today I feel like I've already voted on Wednesday. I don't know, I'm gonna go right though. Like, right's got a better setup going on. Like, don't get me wrong. Left is cute, but I feel like I've seen that. I'm having deja vu. Ooh, this one's nice. I like this. It's very full. A lot of characters going on. You got Mulan, Scrooge, Maribel. The fencing's nice. I like this. Alright, ooh, not a bad choice, especially for this quest line. It is a bit of a party thing going on, so that is very creative. Okay, I like this, and your makeup's on point too. I'm going to give it a right though. I love the whole setup for right. Alright, 3 more photos, guys. Oh, now this is nice. Got all the characters on point. You're in a good frame. The party scene's bumping. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. And then this one, not bad, not bad. You got Ursula, Mickey, and Maribel. Okay, I like this. But I'm gonna have to give it the left. That is just a really nice one. Ooh, you went over here to Frosty's to take this one. Not a bad idea. Not a bad. Like I said earlier, we don't get to see many of Frosty pictures, to be honest. I like it, though. I like it. And then this one. Okay, very simple one, but adorable. You look adorable. And again, yet you blinked. You blinked when you took the photo, but it's still nice, though. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we're gonna go right, and then the last photo. This one's nice, very creative. You got, I'm about to say Maui. No, that's, oh god. Her name's escaping me. Moana, there we go. Moana, I don't know why that was escaping me. I love Moana. But we got Moana, we got Wally, we got Mother Gothel. Very cute, though. I like this. Alright, and you kind of phoned it in a little bit, putting some stuff around. But again, at least you tried. At least you tried something. And unfortunately, we're going to have to give it a right, though. Ooh. I love the placement of the tiles. I'm not going to lie. That is a nice placement. And then this one's cute. Very simple, but cute. Yeah, we're going to have to give it a right. Okay. But I like the photos so far. Like, everybody is really putting their all into the celebrating thing, and I'm enjoying it. I'm quite enjoying a lot of these photos, and it kind of makes me a little worried about my voting come Wednesday, because don't get me wrong. Is this, yeah. No way, that's the Merlin one. Oh, and I don't think I saved it. Hang on, let me check. I don't think I saved this photo. I think there's one I forgot to save. No, I got it. I got it. Okay, I was not sure if I saved this. Yeah, I mean, I like mine, and I think it's cute, and it's definitely worth, you know, at least 1,200. That's what I'm shooting for anyway, but I feel like I have a strange feeling I'm probably going to get 900, because that's just my luck. Especially since I spent over 45 minutes just trying to get Stitch to do his idle animation and Oswald to do his idle animation. I originally had Wally doing his, but they would not cooperate, and then we had the whole text bubble glitch going on. So eventually I was just like, okay, one of these guys has just got to sit still. And I chose Wally because he's just extra cute when he sits still. But hopefully I at least do pretty good on this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hoping for the best, but after seeing a lot of people's photos, I'm starting to sweat it out a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying the photos overall, guys. Y'all doing an amazing job. But I think we've gone, about an hour over our usual scheduled time. But I wanted to finish the rooms. I think they all turned out very lovely today. And probably Wednesday we'll continue on if we got time. I'm going to try to make sure I don't spend over an hour trying to take a damn photo and move on. Again, my bad. I thought it said a decor challenge, not an outfit challenge. But we got it done, and then again, you need like a little reminder. Even though I think I've shown this off like 8 times today. Still though, I think this turned out very, very well. But let's go ahead and start wrapping this up for today. So let's bring this up and this down. But like I said, guys, y'all have done an amazing job on y'all's photos. Y'all really got me panicking and worrying about my score, because I thought I did really good getting everybody in unison, but y'all are just showing me off with getting y'all's fireworks on time and all the crazy balloon arches and stuff. It makes me really feel like I probably should have put a little bit more party aspects going on instead of just a handful of balloons and the statue. But I didn't want to do too much decorating that day. I just wanted to get the photo. I just wanted the photo. But fingers crossed we do good. We'll find out Wednesday. Speaking of next week, probably we'll continue on with the Inside Out house. We'll finish up the anger and embarrassment room. Hopefully we get some good furniture pieces and ideas going on there. And then from there, I gotta debate which house. I'm thinking the mushroom house. I'm not sure. I gotta flip a coin to figure out which house I want to do next for my decor ideas. Because once I get all the houses done, I'm hoping all of this takes me to at least till December, maybe close to December to get done. Because I got a lot of houses, man. I got too many houses, but I like to get them all decorated and looking good. And once we do that, come December, we're going to have an entire Valley and Eternity Island redecorating going on, because that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun stream. It's going to be my Christmas stream. And I cannot wait to do that for you guys. Speaking of, I think Tuesday, either Monday or Tuesday, expect a TCM video or 2, because we will be doing double XP this weekend, off stream of course, but I should have the videos out for you guys by Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday at the latest, Monday at the earliest, and then Wednesday we'll continue on. Thursday, we will be doing Man of Medan for our supermassive games leading up to the remake of Until Dawn. We just completed Until Dawn yesterday. If you're a big fan of that game, totally go check that out. It was a fun stream. I'm glad everybody stopped by to hoorah and see who ended up dying in that game. Trust me, I did kill somebody in that game because I did not like her. But if you're curious about it, go ahead and check that out. And then Friday we'll continue on wherever we left off on Wednesday when it comes to Disney. So yeah, we got a pretty packed schedule come next week. And then I want to say that it should lead us into the start of the month. Yeah, come Thursday we'll have the start of the month. And from there we should have Mortuary Assistant videos coming out. That should be fun. It's finally coming on the PlayStation 5. But that's a story for another day, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. I hope everybody who has watched, is watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody has a fantastic and a wonderful night. And guys, don't forget, if you love my Disney Dreamlight content or any of the other fun, fantastic things I do here on the stream, such as my TCM videos, my horror games, my podcast, so on and so forth, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell, because you never know what's going to happen here. Trust me, I never know. I make schedules, and I try to stick to those schedules, but sometimes life tends to mess up my schedules. That's why I always say you never know what's going to happen here. But that is the story for another day. So until then, my friends, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all Wednesday for some more Disney Dreamlight Valley.